love. The lows beefing with the folks so crazy. But you did when that shit don't faze me. You told me never ever let a nigga play me. And if I got a problem, come and get the 80. Remember the facts and vibe too. I'm on the road feeling like I'm doing.
I'm gonna feel y'all come in.
That's why I be doing hard time too. And for you hating niggas, it ain't hard to find you. But you can't let negativity blind you. My mom said, fuck them, just stay on your grind, boo. Get money. See the hustle I was blessed with.
All right.
I make that money come back like my ex chick.
All right, I could stop the music. All right, listen, man. Last night, if y'all watched WWP, y'all know me and Bond had a debate about the Xbox, and pretty much some of y'all was like laughing and joking, and I understood it because y'all didn't understand what I was trying to say or what was really happening. And I'm gonna tell the truth in this video. Like, I'm gonna tell the complete truth about Xbox, and this is coming from a loyal Xbox supporter's perspective. Now, there's a narrative going around that I'm not an Xbox guy. And I want to start with that narrative real fast by telling the Xbox community something that is very important that y'all need to hear. If somebody is actually at this point claiming to be an Xbox guy, you need to let them. You need to let anybody who wants to wave the Xbox flag, wave that motherfucker high. You need whoever you could get right now. It's looking real bad out here. It has been for quite a while now. So for the people out there with the narrative of, Jimmy, you're not an Xbox guy, listen. If I say I'm an Xbox guy, you let me say I'm an Xbox guy. You take anybody you can find on the street and you put an Xbox cap on their head right now, okay? Because it's that bad right now. It is a sensitive time for the Xbox brand, okay? So if I say I'm an Xbox guy, I'll be goddamn if I want to embarrass myself and come out and say that. You better let me. So with that being said, I'm going to keep it all the way 100 in this video. Some people are going to be upset. Some feelings are going to be hurt. Some videos will probably be made, but it is what it is because I'm here to tell the truth and set things clear and straight in this video. All right, so let's get straight into the shits. All right, what happened last night with me and Bond is pretty much something I didn't want to hear. I'm going to be honest. I knew it already. I didn't want to hear it. I didn't want to hear Bond say it. I didn't want to have to accept it. I didn't want to believe it. I do not want to believe that the Xbox has become so irrelevant to gaming on a commercial level that it is like a AA box. It's like you have AAA, which is PlayStation. PlayStation's putting their foot in PC's ass right now. How did this happen? How did we get here? How did the PlayStation become such hot fire? How? How does my 4K PC get its ass tossed up by God of War? I can't find a game on on PC that fucks with God of War right now. And I'm scratching my head. I'm like, hold up. How is PlayStation competing with PC and I ain't got no Xbox games? I'm like, yo, what happened? So yes, last night when I was talking to Bond, I didn't want to believe that. I didn't want to believe that the Xbox is this irrelevant right now. I am upset. Yes, I am mad. And the reason I am mad is because I'm not going to lie to you. The 360, bro. The 360, bro. The 360, bro. You don't understand. That was the first time. Let me calm down. Let me breathe. Whew. Whew. Let me calm down. Hold on. I got to compose myself. The 360 was the greatest time in gaming for me, bro. Like, that was the first time that I saw a stable online community. I was able to have fun. Yo, I put so many hours into the 360, bro. I was so happy with my 360, bro. I'm going to keep it real. I was so happy with my 360. I was mad when I heard they was coming out with a new console. I was like, damn, man. I wanted more time with the 360. I got into the 360 late. So I'm going to keep it a buck. I was a huge pony who converted to Xbox. So to see Xbox do this hurts, man. It hurts that the next Xbox is going to be a media console. It's going to be a media center. It's going to be like going to Best Buy. Yo, let me get that new Xbox Blu-ray player. They're going to be like, the Xbox One X2? I'm like, yeah. The one that doesn't have any games. That one right there. What the fuck, bro? I don't want to see this happen. The PlayStation has gotten so big, it has no competition. There's no one competing with it. PC is competing with it, but it has better games than PC right now. I'm like, yo, I used to always be able to go, hey, I'm going to turn to my PC and say, fuck these consoles, I'm good. I'm playing God of War like, yo, I got to give it to them. Horizon, God of War. I can't go to PC and find a game that could touch that. I can't. And Xbox has no AAA experiences that's worth talking about. Gears, I love Gears. Gears is a game that I love, but how much of Gears can we take? You can't keep making Gears. Even if they made a Gears every year like Call of Duty, that's still not enough to say, hey, I'm going to pay $500 for a console. We need more AAA games. Then I seen Rand Outdoor, shout out to Rand Outdoor, when he did a video with Zaire. And I ain't gonna lie, I didn't watch the whole video, but I caught as many bits and pieces of it as I can. And I was shocked at what I'm hearing, man. The Xbox community is folding. It's happening. Everybody's saying wait till E3. We know nothing ain't coming at E3 but a bunch of shit we don't want, bro. Everybody know that. It's not enough time. Now, granted, when I went to E3 last time, which was 2016, 2015, I spent as much time as I can gathering information from Microsoft, going behind the scenes, because if you go to E3, just to let you guys know, because people are going to say I'm lying about this, you have the show floor, and then you have the private area, where if you're a big enough YouTuber, you could get back there. Now, you don't have to be a big YouTuber to get back there, but that is the way that you walk up to them and say, hey, I want to see what's back there. I just finagled my way in there by talking. And when I got in there, people were like, well, who are you? I'm like, well, I'm so-and-so, Jimmybgaming. They're like, yeah, never heard of you. But I was able to talk. So people were receptive. People were giving me information. And I saw the direction Microsoft was going in then. And I said, man, by the time they get where they want to go, it'll be like 2020, 2019. I'm still going with 2019 is when Xbox will have their stuff together properly. But the fact that now I'm seeing tweets and messages, people saying it's still not too late to invest in first party. I said, Microsoft, you still ain't investing first party? Like Sony? Are you really still waiting? What the fuck are y'all doing? So yeah, man, talking to Bond, I did not want to hear that the Xbox is only making money from games as a service. That is spooky, dog. That means that they have no interest in first party exclusives. They have no interest in exclusives, period, right now, because they're trying to figure out how to get the Xbox onto a PlayStation. They're trying to finesse everybody. And I'm not digging that, because that really means that Xbox is trying to go the way of a Sega. They're trying to go the way of a company that just turns into someone that's selling to everybody. They went from just having a block hustling to, yo, we want our product on everybody's block. We okay with a building on your block as long as we on your block. That's a bad analogy because that's like street related, but it's what they're doing, and I don't like that, because now, look, I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna support Xbox no matter what. I'm already know I'm buying the next console. I'm not gonna stay and talk about, oh, I'm not buying it no more. I'm done with them. I'm disappointed that they're not competing in the exclusive department. I'm very disappointed in that. That's my only problem with Xbox right now, and it's pissing me off, because that means that PlayStation just hand and key. They got it. They got it, bro. I'm looking at my PC. I go to my Steam library, and I'm looking at the games, and I'm like, all these games are fire. As far as like the quality, 4K, 60 frames, 120 frames, high textures, we there. The PlayStation 4, which is supposed to be this underpowered console, has games that are not being touched by anything on my PC. And I can't say that about Xbox for two reasons. Of course, one being Xbox is PC at this point. And they're still not touching these games that PlayStation are producing that are exclusives. And I'm upset about that. Y'all gotta understand. I understood what Bond was saying. I just didn't want to admit that Xbox has become okay with only making money off games as a service. That's hard to swallow, pause, because it's disturbing that they don't want to compete further. They don't want to go in more. They don't want to do more. It's very disturbing to me. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I don't like that direction, because now it's like Xbox One X2 comes out. I don't got to rush and go buy it. I don't need it day one. I don't have to go. I'm going to get one. Probably day one, of course. But now I'm looking at, and I see the writing on the wall, and I'm going to keep it real right now. I'm going to keep it real with y'all. The way that this looks, And mark my words, whoever y'all guys are that like to remember things that are said and go back and look at old videos, mark my words that I'm about to say right here. And it scares the shit out of me because I don't want this to be the truth, but it looks like exactly what Microsoft is doing. It looks like their next console is going to be just a media device. It's going to be a box that you buy that has Xbox services all over it. And that scares me because they don't seem like they are concerned at all with exclusives anymore. It concerns me. The Xbox One X is pretty much already just what I said. I turn on my Xbox. I like watching YouTube on my Xbox. I prefer to watch YouTube videos on my Xbox. I prefer to watch Twitch on my Xbox. I prefer to watch Netflix, Hulu, all of those apps I prefer to use on my Xbox over my PC or my PlayStation. And I love it. And every now and again, I'll just boot up a game and start playing. I don't need exclusives for that experience. I don't need disc games for that experience. And that's what they look like they're doing. And if they do that, then it's just Sony out here all out in the wild, buck wild, willy-nilly. Nobody's competing. Nobody's putting pressure on them. Nobody's giving them any reason to even feel like they need to do anything. I feel like if pressure was on PlayStation right now, we would have already had Spider-Man. We'd have already had Days Gone would have been coming out this year. We would have had a date for The Last of Us by E3. I feel like they got comfortable. And don't get me wrong, they could do that. They're releasing great experiences. Take your time. But I do not like the fact that they look so comfortable. And Xbox is just sitting in the back like, hey, man, good job, Sony. Hey, good job. I'm like, well, what about those of us that were loyal to the Xbox? Where is our fucking games at? And I'm upset, man, because they're not coming. And I thought by this time next year, Xbox would have completely been turned around. We would have had a whole bunch of first-party games, or at least a whole bunch of information on first-party games, and we'd have had some nice third-party exclusives. Now, let's do the math. I spent $500 for the Xbox One X with the Xbox One with the Kinect forced on me. Spent that. Brought the Xbox One S for, I got that on the deal. I got mine on the deal, but let's talk about the price. The price was $299. So we got $5 plus $299, so we're at $800. Brought an Xbox One X, no deal on that. Had to buy that flat price. So now we're at another $5. So we're at $5, $5, and $3. So we're at $1,300 Xbox. And you mean to tell me, in between the time of me spending this $1,300 for your consoles, multiple consoles, I got a handful of exclusives. Now, out of the handful of exclusives I did get, how many of them compete with a game like God of War? And let's take God of War off the table, because that's just a game that it's just a game that it's really a good game. So let's just take that off the table, because to me it's not even fair how good that game is to compare it to any other console's games. Let's say Horizon. Let's take Horizon, because people say I don't like Horizon Zero Dawn, and I say, really, who made you? How do you not like this game? Game's fire. What? Horizon's fire. Anyway, how do you? I've spent $1,300 and I don't get at least one game on that level. Where is the Xbox One X game? Where is the killer game at? Where's the one game? Where is it? Where's Rise 2? Which there's rumors that it might be coming. Where are the game? I'm like, yo, I can't believe it. So when I saw Rand talking to Zaire, and I heard him talking about he got a PlayStation for exclusives, and now this 2021, I snapped. I lost it. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't want to say anything, but I really got upset over that, because I said, yo, I really was ready to take my console and throw it in the garbage when I heard that. When I heard him say that, it's like, yo, these are the diehardest of diehardest Xbox fans sitting here telling you 2021? 2021? 2021? 2021. I might be dead. A meteor might hit this planet. We're going to find out who killed Thanos by 2021. We're going to be in the 5th phase of Marvel. X-Men are going to be fighting Marvel characters by 2021. I mean, what? 2021. The next generation of consoles will be out by then. I'm disappointed, man. Jez said people are overreacting over the Xbox exclusives. Let's talk about that. I understand his points, and I understand people's reaction to what he said. Because people want to... This is the thing about YouTube and the Xbox community. Let's separate the two. People who are part of the quote-unquote Xbox community who are on YouTube, they decide to go in a certain direction, everyone has to go in that direction, or they turn on you. Because the direction that a lot of these Xbox guys are in right now, I've been doing that. I've been saying that. But what Jez is... No, he's not bugging, actually. What Jez is trying to say is that... Because he's speaking from a perspective of somebody like me. I enjoy the Xbox not for the exclusives. There's people out there like that, and I know it's weird to y'all. But Jez is like me. We enjoy the Xbox because we enjoy the system. We enjoy the UI, the apps, the features, everything that has to offer outside of the exclusives. So he's saying people are overreacting because if you're buying an Xbox, you should be buying an Xbox because you like the console. It has the better third-party games, even though I ain't gonna lie, if you don't want to go with that, fine. I could get both sides of this argument. I'm not gonna sit up here and play devil's advocate too much on this, because if you don't agree with him, fine. If you don't agree with me, fine. I understand that. But I do understand what he's saying. He's saying to you, when you turn on your Xbox, you might want to go on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube. My Xbox is a social media fucking device. That's what it is. It's like a big cell phone. I go on my Xbox, I go check YouTube. When I want to see what's going on, I go in there and I check some YouTube videos out. I catch up on YouTube content on my Xbox. I catch up on live streams on Twitch on my Xbox. I consume most of my streaming movies on Hulu and Netflix on my Xbox. So I understand what he's saying, and that's what he's saying when he made that comment. He wasn't necessarily talking about the whole not having exclusive things. You should always say you want exclusives from your favorite console. That's no question. But y'all took what he said a little bit out of context, and he should have explained it better. But I understood what he was saying because he's somebody that's looking at the Xbox from the fact of he likes the console. He doesn't need it to have actual exclusive games for him to enjoy it. He would prefer to play multi-plats on an Xbox. There's people like that. They prefer to play their games on an Xbox over a PlayStation because they enjoy the way it's set up that way. Shout out to Jack Move in the chat. So, Jazz, y'all are giving him a hard time, but I kind of understand where he's coming from with what he said. I do. There's two sides to the story. I get his side of that story completely. Completely understand what he was saying. So, with that being said, though, this is the problem. This is the problem with the Xbox right now, man. And the cold hard truth is it's a wrap. It's over. It's fucking over. When you see these fans and these people that support this console behaving like this, it's over, dog. It's time to take your talents and head to South Beach, baby. It's a wrap. It's time to get that pony powder and put it on the table, B, and take a hit, man. It's over. It's over out here. Nintendo's getting ready to go nuts on y'all. They getting ready to sell another 10 million consoles. I know for a fact they're getting ready to catch up the Xbox. They're getting ready to catch up the Xbox by the end of next year. I already saw the writing on the wall with that. I heard some stuff. I'm not going to get into details. I'm not going to act like I'm an inside source. All I can tell you is I know some things about the Nintendo Switch that are going to make it sell a lot more consoles. Let's just put it like that. So with that being said, man, I'm disappointed. I just want someone to compete with Sony, and I want it to be Xbox. I don't want it to be like nobody's able to compete with Xbox when it comes, or should I say Sony when it comes to exclusives. Xbox is not even interested in exclusives at all enough to compete. So I understood what Bond was saying last night, man, when we was doing the podcast, but I didn't want to accept that. I don't want to accept that Xbox is okay with getting $10 a month from everybody rather than selling some exclusive games. I just didn't want to accept that. Still don't want to accept that. Where the fuck are the games at, man? God damn it, god damn it, god damn it. Y'all done fucked it up, man. Y'all messed it up, man. All you Xbox dudes on YouTube, man, running around. Oh, Microsoft can't do no wrong. We got Rise on the road. We got Sunset Overdrive. Oh, it's the best shit ever. Now look at you dudes, man. Look at what God of War did to y'all. Look at it, shit. Look at it, man. It's over. It's fucking over. It's over for you fucking Xbox dudes now. Y'all did this. I was telling y'all for years. Say something. Do something. Stop sitting there acting like Sunset Overdrive is hot. Y'all talked about that game for 3 years. 3 years y'all talked about that fucking game like it was hot. I told y'all to stop this shit. Now look where we at. Look where Xbox is at now. It's a fucking media device now. They don't even got no games for this shit no more. Look at this shit. Look at where the console's at now. Look at it. It's not even a console. It's a media device. I might as well take my controller to GameStop and get a remote. No, I'm mad, man. It's a media device. I didn't want to accept it. I didn't want to. I got to turn on AC. I'm getting hot. I didn't want to accept that the Xbox is a media device. It is, man. It is. These dudes ran around praising Xbox, kissing all of these games' ass. Came with a Connect. They took 1 gig of RAM. I said, okay. Okay. Next thing you know, the games start coming out, and we start seeing these weird numbers, spooky numbers. 900p on PlayStation, 792p upscale. What is that? I ran on YouTube. Hey guys, we got a problem. We got a problem. We got to talk about this 792. Whoa, resolution doesn't matter. Resolution doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm like, okay. Sunset Overdrive comes out. This game is not what I'm looking for on the Xbox, dog. It's the greatest shit ever. What are you talking about? This shit's hot. This is the games that we want. I'm like, you want a dude flying around on a fucking railboard shooting fucking blow bubbles at enemies. This is what you want. At 792p resolution. Dynamic. Scale. Whatever this nonsense is. Got on YouTube, talked about it. It's great. I don't know what... This guy's Jimmy's a fraud. He's a liar. He's buying views. Fuck, get him the fuck out of here. Now look where we at. Now look where we at. We got native 4K with textures and games with no fucking faces. We got characters that's missing limbs. We got a company that's okay with making $10 a month, but they making a profit. What do we do? I didn't want to accept it, man. I just did not want to accept it. I didn't want to hear this. I didn't want this to be true. I just want y'all to know that. And it's true. And I'm going to accept it. I don't like it. I can't calm down. I'm upset about it. I'm really mad about this, man. I saw this happening for years and I tried to say something. Now it's too late. I got 2 Xboxes in my house. I feel like getting rid of them, man. I'm going to be honest, man. I look at my Xbox like a dirty whore. It's like when I go in the house and look at it, I'm like, you. It's like that girl you get with because she did all the right things. And now that she got you, she just don't want to do them no more. So you come and you just look like, you was great when I first met you, but now I just want you to get the fuck out of my house. Get out. And she won't leave. So you just got to sit there and be like, man, I got to think of a way to get her out of here. And that's how the Xbox is looking at me right now. I look at my Xbox One S and I said, man, I should have traded you when you was worth some fucking money, man. Look at me now. I'm sitting there with all those Xboxes in my house doing nothing with them. I'm on YouTube. I'm on Netflix. That's all I'm doing. I'm Netflixing and Netflixing. I'm not even chilling. I'm just Netflixing. I can't even play no games. I'm telling you. It got to the point now where I might as well take my Xbox controller, go to GameStop. How much is this worth? Give me a remote. I might as well trade my controller for a remote control. Because it's a fucking media box now. And dudes is running around here talking about, yeah, well, Xbox is making money, games as a service. When Bond said that, I ain't want to hear it. I ain't want to admit it. I ain't want to believe it. For years, I warned people, say something. Stop this before I get out of here. It's getting bad. Jimmy don't know what he's talking about. Jimmy's a fraud. Jimmy doesn't even play games. Jimmy, let's talk about his private life. Yo, the Xbox, there's a problem. 2014, there's a problem with Xbox. 2015, there's a problem with Xbox. See, yo, guys, there's a problem with Xbox. I saw Crackdown, saw Scalebound. Doesn't look good. Scalebound is canceled. Get Jimmy out of here. Crackdown, there's a problem with Crackdown. Get Jimmy out of here. 2018. Oh, wait till E3. 2019. Wait till 2021. What? So what are we gonna do? Wait till 9th gen and then be like, wait till 10th? Nah, there's a problem, dog. I didn't like it. Don't like it. But Sony is out of control. I mean, look at God of War. I can't find a game on any other console that can touch that. Zelda, Game of the Year. It can't touch God of War. And it's still, Metacritic gave Zelda, what, a 97? And it still doesn't touch God of War. I'm not fanboying right now. I'm just keeping it real. I can't find a game on no other platform that touches this game. Even PC don't have a game that could touch that. And Xbox is okay with no exclusives. So the truth is, man, and I must say the truth, it's over. When Rand Outdoor said 2021, I had to ask him that. I don't know if y'all know, but last night when he was in the chat on the podcast, I had to ask him, did he say that? And of course, we all speculate. So I'm not holding him to this. It's not written in stone. I don't want people running around saying that I'm blaming him or that it's his fault or he swore up and down. No, I'm saying that just based off the conversation, the small little interaction I had with Rand, based off what I heard him say, based off what's going on in the Xbox community on YouTube, it's over, dog. And I didn't want to admit it, but it's the truth. It's over. If you own an Xbox, you pretty much need to own more than one console. And that's not cool. It's just not cool to me. It's not what I want. It's not what I wanted to see. It's not what I want to admit to. And I saw the writing on the wall. Xbox One X comes out with no real reason to buy it. And I said to myself, man, this is bad. This is bad. This is like really it. They just like, hey, here's a powerful console if you so choose to really want this. And I'm like, well, I brought it and yeah, well, what do I do with it now? I mean, it's just a more powerful version of my old one. But I'm still just watching the same apps. She said, I got PS4 now, Jimmy. And I always had a PS4, thank God. And that's sad. I converted from PlayStation to Xbox just to see this shit happen. Anyway. I gotta go, man. I just had to like kind of vent that out because I really just wanted to tell y'all the truth about why I was acting the way I was last night. I didn't want to admit what Bond said was true. I didn't want to accept what he said. I know it was true. I didn't want to admit it was true. But I admit it now, it's true. Xbox is just okay with being games as a service. And that's scary because that means a lot going forward. Anyway, I'm out of here, y'all. Peace.